Master of slow
Deception. That is just dirty to slow roll, though. It looks like they're trying to figure out how we cast what.
which can be confusing, but you have to remember
Yeah.
Volt Scourge. He did pay Phyrexian mana
life.
for that, so
Yeah.
there's a chance that he didn't draw an extra card because I don't see a card in his hand.
Yeah, it could be he just
paused.
was going to draw it and then
Yeah.
put it back on top.
Because Ethan did upkeep the Deceiver Exarch.
Right. And he Serum Visions.
So Serum Vision is going to find what looks to be either a Snapcaster or another Deceiver Exarch, and I think it was a Snapcaster. He's going to scry 2. Neither of those were a red card that he wanted to see. I think one was a Lightning Bolt.
Oh, wait a minute.
That's probably the Lightning Bolt, if I had to guess. He's going to try to use that as spot removal to stay alive.
Maybe. But he needs to be really careful on how he does his card.
He's attacking with both,
So that's
getting in there
2.
for 2, putting
16.
Josh to 16 life. Josh's going to untap and hope to swing in there for game. An Inkmoth next is coming down. That's going to be able to animate both of the...
Well, not only... He doesn't need to animate both.
I guess that's true.
Because if he does it... Oy.
I don't think you equip the second cranial. There's no point. I think you attack, and if you need to, animate the second blink moth, or use it to pump the blink moth's defense by 1.
That's about all you need to do.
That's if Ethan says Electrolyze, shoot.
Ooh,
He's going to Snapcaster, Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt's going to target, and it is going to handle it. So it was a Snapcaster drawn. It's going to be an untap and a draw. And I think that he kept that Lightning Bolt on top. So...
And it taps Steam Vents.
And Ethan's going to get busy for 4. Putting him down to a 12. I missed it. I didn't mean to put him at 17. Josh was supposed to be at 16. I have that on my paper. I just mistyped it. So 12 to 4 here.
Looks like he might be trying to get busy with Inkmoth. No?
I'm not sure if he's going to want to try to win with infect damage now. He's just going to try to get in there and attack for game, but he's going to be had with another Lightning Bolt. Ethan tapping the blue-red land instead of just the mountain, not leaving up double blue. Usually you want to see that, and in this match it's definitely better just to keep your lands.
You want to keep your duels up.
And he's also going to remand his own bolt.
Whoa.
And then recast the bolt.
Okay.
Yeah, it works out that way.
Yeah.
They're doing a lot of shortcuts.
Shortcutting it.
They're shortcutting, and they need to not. And I'll make sure they know to not do that.
No, that's fine.
As much.
It's just I was trying to figure out what he was gonna do with it.
I kept along with it, but that can be really, really confusing.
Well, the thing is also, if there's something better in his hand that he wants to cast, that shortcut could have cost him.
Yeah, he's gonna get in there for 4 more, put him down to 8. Ethan is on the 2-turn clock. To Josh is just needing to draw an answer. And he has the setup. If he draws a land and Ethan doesn't have a removal spell, he definitely has him within... Well, he doesn't, actually.
No,
he can't equip both.
No, he can't equip both, but he can hit twice. Because I don't think he'll die immediately, will he?
Third cranial plating.
Jeez.
That's not what Josh needed to see.
That's just a concession.
He did have a card in hand.
Huh.
We'll find out about that. Rewatch it after. And another Lightning Bolt draw for Ethan. That's going to be it.
That one's sealed.
Anything that sticks is dead, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to put him into 4.
No, there is one thing that lives. Master of Ethereum.
Yeah, Master of Ethereum, but that's lethal to the Lightning Bolt to the face in the attack. And he also can't cast a Master. He has to draw land and Master. He might already have the Master, but he doesn't have the blue source now.
No, he still does, because
he can animate Inkmoth.
Yeah, in response to any kill.
He has to animate Inkmoth.
He has to animate Inkmoth.
Then he only has 2 mana.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So,
I
believe that this is lethal for... Ethan's going to win on his next attack step. Looks like Josh will be playing first in Game 2, and I'm not sure what Affinity brings in. What do you think?
And it's tight with that one. If he built it with the blue splash on the board, you definitely bring in, like, Spell Pierce.
Spell Pierce is really strong against Splinter Twin, yeah.
if you can live long enough, there's also the 4th Etch champion. What's he?
He's just gonna. Is that 4, 8, 9? It's 9. He's one shy of infecting him.
Jeez. No.
So.
Yeah. Jeez. That was so close.
So he had that welding jar. Turns out if he had that welding jar in play,
he would have it.
And, well, Ethan has the lightning bolt. So either way, Ethan has it.
No, I'm saying if he had the welding jar.
Yeah. All right, Josh quickly realizes, and Ethan shows him I did have my 4th lightning bolt. Come at me. We're going to reset the life totals to 20, and it looks like Josh is going to lead this one first.
Ethan is definitely tearing through, it looks like.
Yeah, Ethan is loving this deck. He just finished it yesterday. He's still missing some cards for it. He says he's getting the other Snapcaster he needs for his birthday, and that's upcoming in a couple weeks. So he didn't want to, rush out and spend it if he's going to get it as a gift. Go birthdays.
Yeah, those work well.
Yeah, birthday gifts.
I mean, it's a lot easier to know what to board in against with the Grixis deck than it is the Twin deck at the moment.
All right, now while they do this, we are going to finish this pack of Modern Masters after I close the life totals. We're going to go through it really fast, hopefully. So here we are. Let's see. We got Germ Token, apparently.
Which they already know.
Let's get this out of the way. What is this? Ghostly Changeling?
Cool.
Helium Squirter! My favorite card!
Wait a minute, I thought Mystic Snake was your favorite.
Oh, you guys caught me in a pickle. I don't know. Sunspear Shikari.
She is really good. Ooh.
Goblin Fireslinger, not bad.
I'm seeing so many draft decks out of these.
Pack.
He's really good.
Darksteel Citadel. We saw that in this last game. Frogmite, another card that used to see play in every Affinity deck.
And it's actually coming back.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. It's a free 2/2. Combust, very strong sideboard card, but weird
really
now
good
that
against Twin.
Rending Volley is in.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I like them both because it also hits Resto.
This is the other one uncounterable?
They're both uncounterable.
Oh, that's pretty good then. Golgari Rot Farm.
Very nice.
Necrogenesis. Do you already know what the foil is? Because there's not the foil in this one. All right, well, we'll find out. I have Ugin. Yeah, we're missing the foil for this pack.
Unless I already hit it, which I don't think I did.
Yeah, I don't know. So this pack had either no foil, or the foil is somewhere else.
Oh, that's what it was. My bad.
Oh, Spectral Procession.
That was the first one I showed.
Oh, okay.
I'm an idiot.
That makes sense. So Spectral Procession was the first one. Saptalk says that was some kind of crap. We saw it. But Spectral Procession's not a bad card. We're going to go really back to the main game and see if they are shuffling up and stuff. And it looks like just in time for that.
And if Ethan cursed my box now, he and I are going to have words later.
Well, that's no fun. Look out, Ethan. He's coming for you. So we're going to have 2 Noble Hierarch booster packs to open after this game ends, and then we'll go over and get somebody to come over with us. We've already had Ethan over. Have Josh over. We've already had Bo over. Might try to get Chucky since he was nice enough to let me wear his Raiden hat all night, which I actually have not wore too much. The do nothing and waste everyone's time shovel.
Hey, as long as it shuffles the deck, that's all.
Yeah, that's what they're looking for. Their belief of maximum randomization, however they wish to see it. That's all that matters in this, is that they think that they shuffled their deck the best of their abilities.
Hey, I forgot about that card for my draft.
Oh, you got a full Tezzeret's Gambit?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I just want to know what I did wrong.
That is true. It is a very good idea to pile shuffle so you make sure that there is 60 cards in your deck. Sometimes I count 59, and then it helps because I realize that, I forgot to put another card in. And, before you present it, if you present it, you're done. If your opponent counts it out and it's 59, game loss right there. So make sure that before you ever present your deck that it is how you want it to be presented.
Yep. Make sure to double check on the lot. Because I know during the draft we had a few guys that were swearing they only had like 30 or 29, and one guy actually wound up with an extra card. We got one of the weird packs, had 2 cards in it.
Yeah, we had one of those where they got a foil card, and what was the other card? It was like a V-Click and another foil rare or something. It was a ridiculous pack, wasn't it?
Tezzy. It was a Tezzeret.
Tezzeret. It was 2 Planeswalkers. That's right. All right. It looks like They're both looking at their 7, and they're both going to keep.
Well,
Josh is going to lead
keep.
with an Ornithopter and an Inkmoth Nexus.
That's a really slow start from Affinity.
Yeah.
And having played Affinity, I can say that's
I assume
bad.
it looks like he has Galvanic Blast, another Inkmoth, and at least a
Arcbound
Ravager. So I assume we're going to see the Ravager or Cranial Plating this turn.
Ravager
it is, and the Inkmoth, and he's going to pass it back. Oh, no, I lied.
Opal.
Or Mox Opal to keep Metalcraft, so he can cast the Galvanic Blast in his hand.
He's taking 1. Ethan's taking 1.
He's going to grab a Shockland here, certainly. Comes in tapped.
I think I need to bring my keyboard next time.
It would be a lot easier. A wireless keyboard would be nice.
No, this is wired. It's the Razors where they glow.
Oh, the Razor?
Yeah, I got that in the mouse too, so I can bring it next time.
Ethan listening to me from the last game, I asked him if they could move their decks a little closer to the middle. It looks like I can move the life pad quite a bit back, so I'll make sure that they have plenty of room to play. The glare was a bit of a problem last round, but not too much.
That one was kind of my bad. I asked Heath while I was in there grabbing the box to switch the life pad area because I didn't want to mess anything up.
Yeah, just the life pad just needs to be scooted back further. I like it better on that side myself.
Makes it easier to see for sure.
Yeah, the glare is not strong at all on that side.
Yeah. Maybe we need to have them, if they don't mind, put their decks on the other side too. Just so that way there's definitely no glare. What's the stream saying?
They're saying that the it's not a game loss to present at F&M, which it's not.
Yeah,
at
F&M it's not.
But a lot of our players and a lot of you, I assume, go to bigger tournaments. Even a Grand Prix trial, you will get a game loss if you do that.
Anything that's not your local F&M is basically what we're meeting, because most judges get really picky about the rules, and even if you accidentally forget a card, if it's given to them as a 59, you will get a game loss. I've got personal experience with this one, sadly.
Ethan's going to shock himself down to 16 after taking 1 from the Arcbound Ravager.
And he's also remanding something.
He had remanded Josh's last cast spell.
Ah. I guess we both need to start keeping an eye on the game and not at each other.
So when I talk to somebody, I talk directly to them. Ethan's thinking pretty hard about his next line of play, which I assume is actually just going to result into a pass.
Yeah, it looks
because he has a lot of removal spells at instant speed. He has the mana to Terminate and Lightning Bolt.
It might have been Edge Champion is what it was.
That
because he's got both Inkmoth and the Opal tapped.
Yeah.
And there's not many 3-drops, or it could be Edge Champion.
It was probably an Edge Champion.
What's up, Carter?
Did you win your round or lose?
No,
What'd you play against? Bo?
Purple.
You played against Bo?
He spreading seas by 1-9.
Oh, well, that'll happen. So, was he also 1-1?
Yeah.
Okay, so Bo moves on to 2-1. Carter unfortunately falls to 1-2.
Just need a little bit more work with the deck.
I don't think so. I think I feel like I've just drawn bad. But
Pre-combat, Ethan is going to show a Pestermite. Not sure if he wants to get... Oh, flashing a Deceiver Exarch. He said, I have this one too.
Just flaunting off all of his power.
So Ethan's up 1 game.
And he's still
And he's up 1 game from attacking. Not even with the usual suspects, but with the weird ones. We're going to see a Galvanic Blast coming down to target the Deceiver Exarch. And Ethan is going to think about it. I'm not sure what he can do with a black-red source. But maybe he is unsure as to what Galvanic Blast does.
What happened to Junk? You just don't like it no more?
The hat told me to go with Twin.
What's your record, Chuggy?
2-1.
2-1. That's awesome.
For a close loss to Carter here.
Yeah, Carter's talking about that. He's going to take 1 from the Arcbound Ravager and follow it up with a Steel Overseer, which is a very problematic card. Looks like Dismember is going to pay him 4 life. Wow.
Jeez.
So that's good news for Josh. That's basically a Galvanic Blast to hit a Steel Overseer.
Yeah.
And then, of course, he eats it to the Arcbound Ravager, so realistically, it's just the best value.
It's value all overs. Though if that Silver Overseer did stay, that would have been brutal.
Game. He would have been able to activate an Inkmoth, too, and get it. Or he might have activated both Inkmoths just to get counters on them.
Done that, but he would have taxed how he could have bolted and killed everything.
So Ethan's going to play Steam Vents tapped, and it looks like he's probably going to pass turn. I assume he has a Kolaghan's Command or an Electrolyze, some kind of interactive removal. If not, he is